everyone. I hope that you're well. I have been taking a break from my YouTube channel because I actually suffered an injury a few weeks back and I needed surgery, and so I've been in this really gentle process of recovery. I still can't sit properly. I have to sit on the edge of seats at the moment, which is why I'm actually out here rather than in my little cave, as I call it. However, we are going through a eclipse period and I just really felt to tune in today, and so I thought I would just drop in with the Pleiadians and just see what they have to say about this eclipse period and any guidance that they might have to offer. So I'll do this now. Dear Mother, Father, Spirit, thank you for your love, your light, your healing, and your guidance. May the light within me guide me forward, and may I receive everything I need on all levels of my being, in all levels of my life. Dearest ones, we are so happy to connect with you today. We are only too aware of what is occurring on your planet at this time. There is indeed a lot of shifts happening on many different levels. There is a spiral of energy that is moving through the planet, and it is weaving together light and dark forces, and they are moving into ebbs and flows, which you experience internally as a crescendo of emotion, which comes up within you and then dissipates just as quickly. As you navigate between this time that crosses over between one eclipse and the other, you are in a place that is a little like limbo. And this is because there is a big energetic alignment occurring, and the fallout of this alignment is being felt first. That is why there is so much fracture on the surface of the global situation. However, it is not indicative of what is truly occurring, for there is a very beautiful and powerful alignment of the divine feminine that is coming in and through the center of the planet. As she emerges up, it is pushing out and away the energy that has no longer got its grip within the core of the planet. As this energy is being forced to disperse, it is doing it as destructively as possible. And this, dear ones, is what you are witnessing on the global stage. However, we urge you, do not take this to heart. It is not an accurate representation of what is truly occurring on an energetic level. What is happening is actually a deep healing. A wound that was created centuries ago is finally coming into a place of deep and profound healing. Each of you are experiencing this on an individual level as you observe patterns coming into completion. You are indeed, some of you, observing experiences which are still unsettling, which emotionally are creating tension in your being. However, you are able to step back and observe these experiences with much greater ease, because there is greater capacity within you now to hold space for this shift. What you have been experiencing over the last 4 years is coming into embodied practice. You have, over the last 4 years, been continually put through experiences of contraction and expansion, which have been challenging to all of you in different ways. And as you've navigated this experience, each of you has created greater capacity within yourselves to hold space for change. And it is this that you have been primarily preparing for. this profound shift into a new and embodied energy, this energy which itself is becoming embodied within the planet. Each of you a fractal representation, reflection of what is occurring deep within the center of this sphere of light. Many of you are moving into new phases of your life experience. You are moving physically from one place to another. You are moving into different communities, new relationships, new beliefs and ideas about who you are and what you have come here to be. This is all symptomatic of you coming into greater clarity and alignment of who you really are. It has been a great shedding of false ideas, of false skins that no longer serve you. As each of you come into this place of deeper understanding, deeper alignment with your truth, there is a tenderness. And it is this tenderness that we will move into post the eclipse. As we travel through the Christmas period, it will be a great time of gentle preparing oneself to really step out into the world in your new skin, in your new understanding of self. And from that place, simply evolve into a version of yourself you have actually always been. It is as if you are returning to your very essence, and from that place looking through the lens of your life in a completely different way. A way that actually feels aligned with who you truly are. It is a very exciting time. There are going to be shifts that are unpleasant for some or many of you. However, you will navigate this just as you always have done. There will be much greater communication between star beings and those on this planet. That has already begun, but it will become even greater as time progresses. Your ability to receive galactic frequencies will very much help the starseeds among you tune far more deeply into their purpose here in this lifetime. It will also enable their ability to connect with their star families independently, enabling more channeling to come through the planet in many, many different ways. This planet is a magnificent portal. It was designed that way. That is why it has been a planet of great importance for many other species, realms, and dimensions. Many people have been observing this planet to see what the outcome would be. Indeed, what you are experiencing in this timeline is an optimum outcome. It is good to know, however, that there are other timelines playing out which have not had the same optimum outcome, and you do feel the reverberation of that in this existence. What is going on in your planet in the Middle Eastern area is a magnificent reset of energy which has very much needed to be reset for a very long time. The souls involved in this experience knew exactly what they were coming into when they chose to incarnate at this time. It is worth remembering that everybody here is a soul first. Their human experience is something each of them has chosen in order to expand themselves for whatever reasons benefit them. Please try to keep this level of deeper understanding when you observe the global stage. It will help you maintain your center. As you progress through the years to come, you will innately become better at seeing life through your soul self lens. This means you will start to perceive everything with a much deeper understanding of how you as an individual relate to the life experiences of the mass in general. It means you will start to perceive yourself with much greater understanding of how you play a part that is in service to many, not just yourself. It will also help you find greater compassion, patience, and understanding for the ways those around you behave. This will be a universal experience. However, it will depend upon the individual's evolution as to how deeply they are able to experience themselves through their soul self lens. Though it will vary because of this, the overall effect will mean that humanity will evolve very quickly on an emotional, mental, and energetic level. You will become far more civilized in many ways. Your ability to harm others will become much less enabled, because you will have this innate, powerful understanding that each of you is connected profoundly to each other. And it will be this knowing that will become increasingly more present within you and help you find a desire within yourself to meet those around you in a more collective and communicative way. We wish to touch on this because community is something that is going to be calling a lot of you very strongly. This is an innate part of who you are. As we have mentioned in previous videos, we understand ourselves as being part of an organism. You too are going to experience this. It is something that will grow inherently within each of you as individuals and on a collective level. It is because of this that many of you are drawn to community now. However, community has been a challenging thing to achieve in the last few years, as there has been so much shadow playing out in the collective. However, as this starts to ease off going forward, communities will come together in a much more cohesive way. And it will become a much more sustainable reality, which will then evolve, and you will come together as a global community, because the innate desire within each of you will become stronger and stronger. Those of you who have kept yourselves apart have largely done this because of past wounding. It is this that has been gently healed. It is this that has been healed over the last few years, and very much so in this time, and a little bit more in the time to come. Being isolated from the community is not helpful to who you are overall. It removes you from the organism that you are part of. And this creates a sense in you of being alone and unsupported. This, as we have said, is a symptom of past karmic or this life experiences, or both. And so we are observing that in your collective experience, this is being transmuted, necessarily so. We will be helping Kay, offering more and more energy transmissions to support you in moving through those shadow aspects, and as well as expanding into higher and higher realms of understanding within yourself. This is not so much about teaching, this is about energetically expanding and elevating your vibration. As we do this, you will inherently understand things yourself. As we increase the frequency that comes into your physical being, your ability to connect with your innate knowing will just naturally evolve. Dear ones, we believe that this is sufficient messages for you at this time. However, there are many more to come. We look forward to communicating with you in the future. Blessings be with you. As was pointed out by the Pleiadians, I am going to start doing monthly circles to facilitate the galactic frequencies that will be called into those circles to facilitate your reception of them, to serve you and your journey. So if you would like to sign up for these, then just look at the link below this video and I would be happy to see you there. Sending you all lots of love and hoping that you're well. Bye bye for now.